This one is for my West Indian family. Dahl and rice and Bunjal tripe. It's Caribbean ducks, folks. Thank you for joining us. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe that I'm showing. And for our dal, we have salt, turmeric, ground cumin, whole cumin or jeera, garlic, scallions, Maggi cube, onions. And this is the tripe that we're working with here. It's already been cleaned and steamed. We bought it this way from the store. And now I'm gonna cut it up into tiny little strips. Makes it easier to cook. Just gonna cut it into tiny little strips here, about maybe 1.5 inch strips, 1/2 inch width. So even though we bought this all cleaned and steamed and washed from the store, after I cut it up here, I'm gonna wash it again in vinegar. So here I'm gonna pour a little bit of vinegar and give it a good wash. And then I'm gonna rinse it out, maybe about 3 times. I'm gonna rinse it out, make sure that it's thoroughly cleaned. And we're gonna drain out the water as much as possible. And this is what we left with. So now we'll be heating our water for the dal. We're going with our salt, turmeric, our toasted ground jeera or cumin, and 1 weary pepper for flavor, 1 vegetable Maggi cube, and about 4 cloves of garlic, 1/2 of an onion. And this is our recipe here for the curry. I got curry leaves, got about 6 cloves of garlic, pudina or white leaf thyme, 2 leaves of culantro, some scallions, and our mixed masala and curry powder. I have some thyme and onion in the white bowl. And we're gonna chop everything. So this is a must in my curry because I grow this in my backyard and I have it fresh and readily available. The broadleaf thyme and fine leaf thyme, some bandana, culantro, just a little bit of that because it's very pungent. We don't want it to overpower the curry. And we got a couple of peppers to spice things up a little bit. We're gonna add some water to make a curry paste. And now we're gonna heat up some oil in our kahari. And we're gonna fry our curry masala mix. Give it a good stir. And now we're going in with our green seasonings. And we're gonna toss that around just for a few minutes to sweat out. And cover it down to steam. And we're gonna check on our dal. So now this foam that's floating to the top, we're gonna dip that out and just toss it. And our curry is coming along well. The curry paste is being fried up and cooked here. And now we're going with our tripe. And we're just gonna get that all coated in the curry paste. Toss it around, make sure it's well mixed. And we're gonna let this Bunjal. So once again, folks, Bunjal is the process of letting the meat cook without water and allowing it to release its own liquid and dry down. And we usually do this process before we add any additional liquid. We let it Bunjal, let it dry down on its own liquid. Now, after about 20 minutes, the Dahl is ready. It's nice and tender. And we're gonna use one of our electric submersible blender to make quick work of this. Normally you will use a Dahl gutney or swizzle, but within seconds this is done. This is what we're left with here. So we're gonna let this cook down to thicken up a little bit more. While that is going, we're gonna prepare the chunky or Dahl. But first, I went out to the back and I got me some young tender arrow leaf and a handful of spinach. The spinach that I'm using is called longevity spinach. And I'm just gonna cut it up into tiny little strips, make it easier to cook. Because this is going towards the end. So we're just gonna let this cook under residual heat, not to completely melt out. I found one okra. I'm gonna add that in as well. That's gonna help thicken up things. So now our bhaji's in. I'm going in with just a handful of chopped scallions. Gonna give it a toss, and at this time I'm gonna take the heat off and put this to the side. This basically is gonna cook all the greens in the bhaji on residual heat. So now it's time to chunky the Dahl. I got a little bit of oil in there heating up. I'm going in with my garlic. This is about 2 cloves of garlic here that I'm gonna brown. And this is our whole jeera or cumin. Gonna heat it up and let everything toast here just for a moment. Now we're gonna keep an eye on this. We don't want the garlic to burn, to blacken. As soon as it starts getting that nice toasty brown color, that's when we're done. Because if you leave it to get darker than this, it'll get bitter. So now make sure to get your lid ready. After you toss everything in, cover it down. This is our final product. This is how I make my Dahl. Now back to the curry. We're coming along well here. I'm cooking on medium heat. No water as yet has been added. And we're gonna cook this down on medium heat. Gonna add just a little bit of water so it cooks very slowly and tenderize. And it's been cooking about 20 minutes now on slow heat. So altogether about 30 minutes and it's done. nice and tender. The water has been evaporated. The meat is nice and tender. I'm gonna cut it off. Get ready to serve. This is it, folks. A nice, simple, easy recipe. West Indian style dal and rice and Bunjal tripe. If you guys enjoy this recipe, quick and easy and simple, very tasty and delicious, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, so you can see more simple, quick and easy, delicious videos like this. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Come back and check out Caribbean Ducks for more recipe like this. Have a blessed day.